friends. Welcome to Live, Laugh, and Lovey, home of the best television recap podcast. I'm your host, Lovey, and me and my good girlfriends, we take you on a weekly voyage to our favorite shows where we chat, sip on some tea, or an adult beverage, whichever you like, no judgment, and we wave our fans because the shade gets real. So get comfy, grab a snack, and enjoy. Hey everyone, it's your girl Lovey back in the virtual living room, and we got Belinda on the sofa tonight.
Hey, hey, y'all, hey.
Our Iva, she's out for the day, but she'll be back next week. So, Miss Belinda, I got questions.
Yes, ma'am. Let's get it started. What's the questions, girl? Let's hear them because I got questions too, girl.
I don't even know where to begin. Okay, first and foremost, let's start on a very high note.
Mhm.
Amelia has a really good voice.
Shut up, girl. I was jamming Amelia's song. Kenya was too. He was like, "Oh wait, I'm feeling this." Like I'm like, so I could so see. I need the bar. I need like the little smoky girl with the, you know what I mean? Amelia, I was like, you know what? Amelia is my new white friend. I need Amelia to be my friend. I don't. I'm here for it, and I don't think she stinks because they floss.
You.
I was like, they some floss. So if your hygiene is that great, you don't stink. They folding clothes and stuff. Like I am completely. I love them. They're like her. Them two. Yeah, they're my people. And she was singing her ass off. Like I was here for it. I wanted to hear some more.
Yeah, I did too. I did too.
Yes. All right, now singing doctor. Go ahead with yourself, girl.
But we're not gonna talk about her Mrs. Green Thumb hat.
Bennett loved it. The husband loved it because don't forget his old lady elephant hat he had. So yeah, I'm sure he was here for the hat. I'm sure he's like, oh, I too have some interesting hats. Can't wait till we get home to show you. But yes, I really do love them together. I really do. It was so funny when she was falling asleep and he just kept on talking and then she fell right back asleep. That was too cute. I was like, yeah, that's yeah. I like them. They are them and Woody and Amani are running neck and neck. Like they excellent job with the matching for sure.
Yes, I would totally agree. I would. Okay, so we can
Mhm.
wait for Woody and Amani towards the end. We'll start on a high note and we'll end on a high note.
Yes, please. All right. So since we're talking Amelia and Bennett, let's go ahead and cover them. Like I said, I love them to death. I think that they are very well matched. When you spoke before about you think that she is in some kind of psychology, I don't think so. I just think she's just well rounded enough to ask those kind of questions. I like the questions that they ask each other
Hmm.
about how were you raised and is this what you want to do, and they're so cute and they were raised with love, both of them. That's what makes them so confident in this is who I am and I'm good with it. And if you're not, then you can go on because I was loved. You know what I mean? Like when he was like his mom did the kisses. Oh, I was
Yeah.
done. I was like, oh, that was so cute. And Amelia's like, well, we were good kids, so they just let us go. Like I can so see that. You know what I mean? And in turn, they made good, stable kids. Like as a parent, I was like, I might need to go take some lessons because I'm here for it.
Right.
So I really do like them. They are my one of my the better couples, and they match the hell out of them.
They really did. Spot on. This makes up for all 9 years that they have
Of
messed
the
up.
horribleness. Yes, yes, yes. I was like, whoever did that, that's who we need to stick with. Okay, that person
Right.
need a raise.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
yes, yes.
Yes. So let's flip the script a little bit. Brett and Olivia. So Olivia is my spirit animal.
Is
Okay.
she?
Yes.
Because of her cleanliness.
That too.
Because
That
I'm like, is
too.
she really? Because I'm seeing some things. So go ahead.
Like what?
I don't think she's feeling him either. I don't think they're feeling each other. Like she's trying to make it work, but I see a look on her face from time to time to where I'm just like, she's not feeling this guy. I don't think he's evolved enough for her. You know what I mean? Like I got my life together, I got my stuff together. I'm a nurse practitioner. Oh, you best believe
Oh
I Googled it.
yes. Oh
Yeah,
yes.
she's making about
Oh
120, 140.
oh
And that's
yes.
the high end. You know, me and my HRness, I done O-netted it up, honey. And I looked it up in New Orleans. She probably makes anywhere from 90 to $130,000.
Mhm.
And I don't know what Brett does, but he probably make about 45, 50. You know what I mean?
Dang.
I'm serious because I done did the math. This is what
She
I do.
got dang.
Don't forget, this is my whole me and what's the little me and Henry. We got the
Henry.
same job. So I figure out people's salary all day. This is what I do. I know my stuff. I might not pretend like it, but I got this. So yeah, I think that she makes pretty good money. And I think that she is a little bit more evolved than he is. And
Mm-hmm.
she's looking for it, but it's not there. You know, and that was some bull when he was like, I don't want to rate us. I don't want to rate us. It's degrading, demeaning. No, it's because you know that y'all not clicking and you don't want to say. You know what I mean? I think that was him protecting himself in front of everybody else by being put on the spot. And him going to say her giving him a seven. A seven is great for somebody you
Mm-hmm.
knew for 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But at least she is trying. Even though
mm-hmm,
she is visibly clear that she's not like
mm-mm,
1000% attracted to him, but she's making
mm-hmm.
a valid effort, you know?
You can
Or
tell she wants it, like she's trying to guide him to it. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
we gonna work this. I like the fact that she hasn't just shut down and said this ain't gonna work.
Right.
But I can see that she is trying, and I think that she probably would very well stay with him if he gave her something. You got to give her something.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think if he had came to her and at least tried, even though I'm not feeling him, I would figure it out. I think she's that person. So why do you say she's your spirit animal though?
Well, because she kind of has like a no nonsense type of attitude. It's just like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
either shit or get off the pot. What you gonna do?
Yes, yes. I
You
saw
know?
when they were like, "What we gonna do when we get home?" You know, like she wanted him to have plans for her, and us women, that having plans is important.
Hmm.
You know that what does Steve Harvey say? If you love a woman, you will profess it, you will protect her, you'll make plans, and it was another P,
Provide.
but provide.
Hmm.
And so, you know, you don't have any plans for me. This jerk said, "I want to see
Work
my damn cat, my
and
cat,
cat.
girl."
Cat and
And then
work.
we're
And
gonna
after
move, we're
she
gonna go to work, we're going and she was trying. She was just like, I felt like she was the teacher. You know, when a teacher be like, yeah, that too, but wait, it's you know.
Yeah, she did give me a teacher vibe when she was like, "Okay, it's you ready to go get ready for bed?" He was just like, "No." "Okay, well, no, we're gonna go to bed." I was like, "Oh,
She was
mama
sick of
teacher."
him. She's sick of him. He done worked her nerves. She was just like, take your ass to sleep. Like a mama, like just lay down, go to bed. Like, yeah, she was sick of him. And she was trying to coach him along, like, don't you want to show me some places? Where do you go eat? You know, oh, I can't wait till we get home and I show you things that I do around town. And you want that. Goes with the professing that I'm proclaiming, I'm putting you out there. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I'm making plans. He's doing none of that.
Mhm.
So I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, and even
Because I
after
can't say I don't think he's not attracted to her. I just think he just don't know.
I think he's not used to the chase. He's used
Hmm.
to just getting it Johnny on the spot. He said after 3 days, they should be bumping uglies.
So what do you think about her asking him? Because I had this conversation with Kenyon. You know, he's always my male other side of this when we
Mhm.
watch this. What do you think about her asking him about intimacy? Do you think she was asking to see what he was expecting and maybe it was a little insecurity, like I just want to let you know that I'm not down with that? Or do you think that she's feeling some kind of way like I want to and you're not trying me?
I think it could put a little bit of both. But I think because she is so vocal or she is asking all of the good questions, and I think that
Mhm.
plays a role with her profession. But, she's asking all of the good quality questions. These just ain't no BS questions.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? So I think she's more or less just trying to get his headspace. And it's because I think he's already been said that he was more or less like a playboy and he, gets it whenever, whatever. And then
Mhm.
her mind is thinking, so she's like, okay, so what are you expecting? Okay,
Mhm.
so now that I know, because sometimes you have to get that expectations. Okay, what are your expectations?
Mhm.
And especially
Mhm.
with very little, as much as he's not giving,
Mhm.
then I think it was just another way of probing to see.
Mhm. So you think that maybe she may have felt like maybe he's not giving because I'm not touching him because we're not intimate.
Yeah.
That could be it. That could be it. Kenyon felt like maybe she wanted to. That maybe she wanted to pull the relationship faster. You know what I mean? Like, all right, so what are you expecting? So then if you're clear on it, then yeah, I'm gonna let you know. Bet, all right, I'm open to hanky panky or some smooching, you know.
Smooching.
That maybe she was just like, all right, maybe that's what we're missing, and maybe that's why we're not clicking on all cylinders here. So I wonder if she was trying to ask, and then I'm willing to try. I may not
Hmm.
give you all my goods, but I give you a little something if that will get you into this.
Right.
Because I very much do believe that intimacy is important to bond a couple. That's why it is important to me that they do have sex throughout this process. I don't know very many of them that can make it if you don't, because you need that. It's not just about feeling good and whatever. It is a very big part of bonding a couple.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
you have to have that intimacy in order to kind of get to another level.
And as much as they deny the comparison factor, they all
Oh,
want what
everybody is.
Amani and Woody has.
Oh, they all want it. It is so obvious. Oh, okay. So while we're talking about them, because we're talking about them, what do you think about Christina? Remember, it's Christina. Um, what do you think about her coming to her about her man? About her coming to her about Brett?
Okay, so see, this is why Olivia is my spirit animal. You've only sat with him for 5 minutes and you already informed an opinion. I'm gonna need for you to
Yes,
fall back.
yes. I love the fact of all of them. They protect their spouse. Now we gonna go in this room and we may not speak, but that ain't what we don't do this in the streets. And I'm glad that she got her toe, because I think she can be a little pushy, even though she keeps talking about, I want a man to lead, I want a man. No, your little ass is bossy. And you thought that you were gonna come and chump her and tell her about her man. You worry about yourself because you got problems of your own. So so why you all trying to, and even Kenya was like, well, what she was saying was true. I don't care. That ain't your business. You need to worry
Right,
about yourself. I don't
right,
care how right she may have been. I don't care if it was true. Didn't nobody ask you, sugar?
right. Because we all still getting a feel for each other. So,
Exactly. You don't know me like that.
right,
You don't know me like that to be putting my man down. I just got him. You know
right,
what I'm saying? Like, you can't be talking about, wait a minute, And that's how it should be. No, we're not going to sit up and have a bash my man party. I don't even know
right.
you like that.
Hmm.
And I don't think I like you, because I think that she's a different caliber of girl than Christina. So yeah, no. And honestly, I think that that's part of Brett's problem with her, is that not even just the chase. I wonder, is he not used to women, they got their stuff together like that.
That too. He probably, I don't want to stereotype, but
I said the same thing. I was like, I don't want to stereotype because we don't know these girls he was rocking with. But if you fell for Brett in 3 dates and I'm just saying,
yeah, yeah.
because he's not that cute and he's not that charming. So
He
I'm not.
really isn't. Like his
No, I
sarcasm
thought he was
was,
gonna be. He's a jerk. I thought
yes.
that he was gonna be that fun guy. What we thought of Woody is what I thought he was gonna be too. He was just
Hmm.
gonna be the white version. You know what I mean? But I
Hmm.
thought he was gonna be, personable and da da da. You're gonna. What is it? I don't know.
Blah. Just,
Yeah, maybe he was
just,
meeting girls on the internet that were just as
mm,
anxious, or
oh, good
that's a nice way
word.
of putting it. You like that? You like how I'm trying to
Yeah,
evolve
yeah.
as he was, to just get something. You know what I mean? So maybe
Hmm.
that's why he was able to knock down people in 3 dates, because I don't see it. He's not a bad looking guy,
But
and
he's
he
not
could
that
take
cute to
his
me.
right. I mean, he's not, but he could take his attractive level up a whole lot if he were more personable. That's
Yeah.
like Woody. Woody ain't the cutest thing, but he is adorable to me now. Now I'm like, I see you that part, because he's personable. Like, hey, you know what? I can get over that short thing, Shawty. Because he's that guy. He make me laugh. I told you. The next thing you know, be like, well, my pen is off. I don't know how that happened. I laughed him right on off. I don't know. So, I'm here for it. But you gotta have a personality.
Right. Oh,
Everybody look at somebody afterwards and you be like, especially when you're done with them, you be like, what was I
what
thinking?
was I thinking? That's the first thing that come out your mind. What was I thinking?
Girl, because I just saw somebody post a picture on Facebook. We ain't gonna say no names, but I was just like, "Ooh, thank God I ain't in the second place no more, child." You see, I
Like
was delivered. I was delivered.
delivered
Yes,
with the tea.
with the tea. So I was just like, "Ooh, praise Jesus." You ain't make no babies with that thing. You're like, "Ooh,
Oh my
yes."
gosh. Yeah. This is gonna be real interesting to see how they operate once
when they
they
get
come
home.
home. Yeah,
Because she is not going to sit up and chase you. She's
mm,
not going to. I think once they get home, she's gonna be like, all right, go to work, get your cat. And I'm going to go to work with my folks too. And, he kind of said the same thing too, because she was like, I hang out with this person. Was that her that said I hang out
mhm,
with somebody and somebody? And it
mhm.
kind of like she kind of had her own life. So you don't want to play that game where you don't have any plans for her, because she's going to go make some plans,
Right, and I
clearly.
liked how she kept it inclusive.
Mm-hmm.
You had your life. No, I
Mm-hmm.
have. You have your life. I have mine, and we have
Mm-hmm.
ours. And
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing wrong with us coming together because, at the end of the day, we had all of this going on before we got together. Now, what I
Mm-hmm.
didn't appreciate was how he tried to make it seem like, oh, she doesn't have time for me. No,
Right.
as a single person, you fill your time because you don't have anybody
And
else.
she's been single for a long time.
There-
So my thing is, make me want to come home. How about
Hello,
that?
hello.
Make me want to come home. Give me something to do. Because apparently I'm here because I want a man. I don't want to hang out with my friends all the time. But I'm hanging out with my friends all the time because I don't have a man. So now
Right.
that I have one, be the man and make me want to come home to you. Because if you come home, you want to play with the cat, then I'm gonna go on
Which cat?
outside. Right, because you ain't touching mine. You trying to play with your pet cat. You ain't even worried about the right cat. So we ain't going. Don't let me bother you. You know what I mean? Like I'm real big on that. Well, don't let me get in your way, honey. You got to go to work and you got to pet your cat and all that stuff. So go ahead.
Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, Brett.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pray for him.
Yes, I'm
We gonna pray for him.
surprised. He is not.
I'm not
These
surprised.
people. I expected more of a personality. I expected him to be that funny guy. His little chunky brother was more fun than him. He had more personality. Now I see why you were stuck with the other brother. What was his brother name? The one who was
Rory.
like you and Rory. I see why y'all stuck together. You just don't
Hmm.
look like Rory, but you are Rory. You ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I see why you and Rory wasn't, hitched. Because your little brother that was the little jokester, honey, he probably get all the ladies for real because he
Hmm.
has personality.
Personality.
He fool you.
Yeah, because you can't have a whole bunch of sarcasm with no personality. It goes hand in
Exactly.
hand.
Right. You can't just keep on knocking me down. You gotta make me laugh some of the time. You
Right.
know what I mean? You just can't always be disgruntled. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I get a one key? I ain't got no key. I ain't laughed at all. You ain't
She
funny.
said a key.
Cause now you gonna turn on my sarcasm and we gonna go toe to toe.
Right.
We just gonna be constant knocking each other down every time we see each other. Like, no. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because
So
when he
yeah,
looked at her like, really? And I started to look back and be like, yeah, really?
right.
Right. Oh
You
my
is your
gosh.
PMS? What is going on with him? You awfully
Something. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Speaking of not right,
Mm,
Henry.
let's go. So I see it now. I can't stand y'all. You and Iva,
That's Iva. Iva. That is Iva.
and
Iva.
now I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. You can't tell me something ain't wrong with him. You know. But here's the thing about Henry. Apparently, Henry has a personality. So even if because Henry knows Trishelle. You hear me? Trishelle is the ultimate party girl. Like if you ever be like, oh, I'm gonna be Trishelle tonight. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, so you about to be a hot, drunken, making out mess. So ain't no way in hell he had all of those female friends and they were protective of him if he was as vanilla as he is with Christina. He gotta have something. Think about his whole damn wedding party. All his friends, remember, even though he was like, Henry got the best looking friends, he has to have a personality in there because he attracts girls. He may not date them, but he they boy, and they was protective, so he's close to them. He got to give something. Either he the guy with the good advice, the level head. He's something to where he attracts these women as their friend. Christina just can't see it because she's a twit, and Christina's ugly acting. So that's why he's turned off by her because she is that word that we trying to stop. You say no cursing because you got to beat me, but you know what she is, Brad with Twitch.
I don't know. I just think that he doesn't understand the concept. Like I really don't, because you didn't set yourself up for failure because you don't have, and these people that selecting him know that they was wrong. His
But
parents.
he has to present something. We just haven't seen it because he's locked up with the Wicked Witch of the New Orleans.
But you know how boring they had to have been for the producers to come in and ask questions.
Do you think that they don't? What is it called? The third wall? Don't break it. I hate that. Y'all messing this up for everyone. I need to think y'all really had these conversations.
No.
I think they coach them all the time.
All the
I really
time.
do.
Yeah.
But now I'm mad that y'all coached them.
But
now I'm mad.
That goes to show how boring they were.
But I know that even the thing about rating your relationship, blah, 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 blah. If I was with my friends, we're not really doing that. So I know that now you've ruined the mystique of the show to me.
The show, yeah.
Because now that y'all should have cut that. Y'all done ruined it for me. I don't know, but I guess we had to see that Christina is a twitch. So I think maybe that's what we were trying to, illustrate here. That she's such a twitch because she done got on their damn nerves. That I want y'all to know how much a twitch she is. So I don't even care about that y'all know we programmed her with questions now. But I just want y'all to know how much of a twitch she is. America, look at her. She is a jerk. So I don't know, but yeah, they ruined that for me. I do now. I'm like, oh, so y'all getting pre-programmed questions. It's a little
that's
shaky,
why
baby. But that's what they all do. I know every show has.
Yeah.
So I know that we do it because we got to have something to see. If you just left them to their own devices, it would be boring. I completely understand.
Yeah. As we'll be sitting up there. Is this prosciutto? Did you think it was a salad?
What was going on? And I'm like, well, what the hell did you order? And if it's not what you ordered, then just say you ain't ordered that. Like I was completely confused about what was happening with their whole. But I love again. I need to go on to this resort because I was like, are they eating in the middle of a pool? Did you see that?
Were they in the middle of the pool?
Tables were set up in the middle of a pool.
It was in the middle of the pool?
It looked like it was like a blue square. They had like the tables and stuff on it, and then it was
just
water around it.
That close
No,
to the edge?
when they did the overall at the top, you know what I mean? Like when they gave you the overall view of it, and then we zoomed in on when it first came on to show where they were. It looked like it was like a square in the middle of a pool. Like maybe you had to step over some water to get in there. Whatever it is, I'm gonna tell you because I'm gonna go. When I go next year, I'm gonna tell you. I'm going.
Girl,
that's gonna be my own honeymoon.
Look, I'm looking for it right now too.
Because it was it at the commercial break, like right when the commercial, whatever showed, right when they showed where they were. You're like, oh.
Yeah, because I saw the water, but I was like, God, dog, he looked like he close to the water like Miles was.
I think that is in there. I think it's the tables are set up in the middle of the water. Like it was like a square with, maybe 5-6 tables. And then it was like the pool around it.
Oh, okay. I see it. Aha.
See there? Yeah, I'm going to tell you about it when I go because I'm like, all right, dream trip.
For your one night. You paying for that one night.
And then I'm going to have to go stay at the Holiday Inn.
I definitely see it now. Okay.
Yeah. So then I said, after because I ain't going to be able to afford but one night, then I'm going to have to go to the Holiday Inn. The Motel 6.
They probably don't even have Motel 6 up there. You got to go to the La Hacienda.
Something. Look,
what's the
one? La Quinta. You got to go to the La Quinta. They got them over there, I'm sure. You can't tell me they got no La Quinta over there.
I can't with you tonight. Not tonight. Oh.
But anywho, yeah, she's a jerk. I wish maybe not. I see it. I see the intention is that
on his part.
On the match. I see the intention of their match. She's going to come down and she's going to bring him out of his shell, and then in turn he's going to soften her up so she don't be such a little
twitch.
So he's, that was the intention. Because that's why people was leaving you $40 on your nightstand and it didn't stick because you was a twitch. With your I want strong men. Yeah, them strong men was like, oh, I got something for you with your smart ass mouth. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
I'm gonna
told
hit it and I'm
y'all.
out.
I
Yeah,
told y'all she liked them alpha males that pick you up by the neck and throw you around, and then I'm gone.
I'm out. Right, right. Then you sitting up crying to my, he didn't call me back. I haven't heard from him. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what you want. Her
That's what she
and
want.
yeah, her and this
Who-
is the other one. The
Mhm.
other one.
We done with
Stickler.
Henry and Kristen.
Are we have we covered everything with them? I think so. I want her to quit complaining. She's the main one that said comparison is the thief of joy or whatever. You compare yourself. And then don't go, she really pissed me off when she came to Olivia about Brett because I'm like, girl, you got problems of your own. Don't go trying to dig into somebody else's stuff when
Okay.
you and Rain Man got to figure this thing out.
Oh my God, you know, right, man? That is so true.
So, you got to get home watch Wapner now. But y'all, yeah, you can't, because
I'm
that was her
done.
way of trying to make herself feel better because she's a mean girl. She is a mean girl. I bet she was a cheerleader and had all the rules, and she's a mean girl. She is. And then, they date the little jerks, and that's what she had before. And they was leaving her $40, and then they went on somewhere, and they ain't calling you no more. You know what I mean? So you're so easy to read, and now you want to try to clean it up now, and it's too late.
Well, you had her pegged from the beginning anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You did.
Mm-hmm. You were a fun girl,
Yes.
and you may not have
Yes.
been buck wild because you didn't realize what it was. That's why your feelings were always hurt. But you definitely fell for guys way too fast and gave it up too fast, and then they gone.
Yeah.
And you're not pleasant. You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's probably
she's kind of boring too.
yeah. She's not pleasant. She's nothing. Yeah, she's not pleasant either.
She's
She's a
blah.
brat. She's a brat.
She's a
They
female
they
version of Brett. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know, but okay. So next to the
But
to
wait,
the
but why
rest
was
of
she wearing a turtleneck?
what Amelia have on a turtleneck, and then it was like glittery. I don't know. It was some bad jeans, with your mom jeans. They weren't even like
Yeah.
nice
Where they
high.
mom jeans? Your face. Look at your
I was like, what you got on though? And then the color of them. Like, what year did them jeans come from? Because even the color, I was like, where do you get them from? What is happening? What
Yeah.
you got on?
It's like a throwback to the 80s.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes. Amelia had on some bad ones too, though. She had some that had like a ruffle. Did you see him? Yeah, hers was bad too. She had
No.
some that like a denim ruffle around the
A
top of it,
denim
and
ruffle.
they definitely had elastic. They were elastic. You're like, now I gotta find
Now
Amelia
I gotta
jeans.
find it.
She was digging when she was digging in the suitcase, and I was just like, oh, what you got on? Yeah, it's just some bad things. I'm not impressed with anyone's, you know, choice of clothing.
Well, I like Karen's. That's about the only
Yeah,
thing she
Karen's
got
been
going on.
cute. That's all I like about Karen, but she has been cute. She has been cute. I thought it was cute. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to start doing my little thing and leave my hair down, with a little
Mhm.
scarf with the knot in the front and leave some hair down in the back. Because
Mhm.
normally I wear mine to hide the hair all the way.
Yeah, but how you tie your hair up during the day, but you don't tie your hair up at night?
Right. And I don't know what kind of edge control she got though. I don't like you, but I need to know what kind of edge control you got. Because them edges, she woke up that morning, they wasn't
It was
gone. Them
still
edges was
laid.
still, that baby hair was still.
So those of you who are listening, for us black girls, our edges are very close and near and dear to our heart, and they must lay down. And especially when you have braids, you want your braids to stay fresh, especially while you're on vacation. You want them to stay anew, so you preserve them by tying your hair up at night. But she woke up just all. "Oh, mm, mm."
Look,
I
when you do this, I'm forever thinking, the more you know, like the NBC,
was
ding, ding,
right,
ding. Let's take a moment to educate the world on black girls.
right, right.
And this is today's moment in black girl education.
Right,
Okay.
right. But Karen, oh,
Okay, so let's start from the waking up point. Okay,
Eh,
so you're awake. Don't play like he woke you up out of a deep slumber and started
right.
talking. Boo boo.
Because
No,
the
it's the room full of
sink,
damn people. It's right behind the bed. And there's a cameraman, a producer, and the other little trouble started. It'd be like, get this. Them people, you wasn't sleep, boo boo. Don't do that man like that because you wasn't sleep. You just want to have something to say to him. I feel like she's always trying to check him and knock him down a little bit. Like,
like a
you
parent.
know, like a parent. And that's what I had to remember, the age difference. Quit chumping him because I could not imagine that I'm parenting you and then I'm asleep with you because it's going to be no sex in the champagne room because you don't
In
see
the
him as a
champagne
man
room, on the main floor,
nowhere because you
nowhere.
see him as a child. And that's a nice little man you got there. He my
But
height and weight.
but he's not man enough. She's man. She needs the manly. Again, another one who needs an alpha male to grab her by her throat and throw her
Hmm.
across the room.
And make a baby with somebody else.
We gonna say that every
Well,
week.
every week I'm a reminder. Why you keep, because as a mother, like I felt his mama. I was like, go get your baby for this damn woman. Go get your baby, girl, because she ain't treating him right. You right, girl. Bring him on back, like she said. I'm like, yeah. And all right, so let's start from the rip. All right, with the depression. She's not big enough for that. She's not gonna be the Kim to Kanye's crazy. She's not big enough for that. So I think that is gonna be an issue because she sees it as a sign of weakness. And
Mhm.
I saw it as a sign of strength
Mhm.
because it takes a lot to say that.
Mhm.
And just like somebody said to me, they was like, I am raising black men that's gonna go to therapy, honey, because my kids, we're gonna go talk at least, quarterly check-ins, how everybody
Right.
doing.
Right.
uh, so I like that and knowing her, that's what I was saying that when she act like it was a weakness, I'm like, boo boo, you probably done mess with a whole lot of men that have issues that they have not
Oh,
resolved.
yes.
Hence why they can't commit. Hence
Mhm.
why whatever else you've gone through.
Mhm.
So at least be happy that he's able to say it and he tells you how he copes with it. And it may not always be easy. It's not easy for him to deal with your little funky attitude right here. There ain't nothing supposed to be wrong with you other than the funky attitude, you know? So I'm like, I thought it was very big of him and I was very proud of him in that moment. I was not proud of her. I was not. And it just showed, it was very shallow. And you too old for that.
Even her response, well, one, I appreciate you telling me. I'm like,
Hmm.
that's such a scripted saying. You
And
know
you
what
were
I'm
and
saying?
you're drinking your drink and you didn't give him that the body language. Even if you know what I'm saying, maybe I'm more aware. I took this class. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, just about men and listening and all that kind of stuff. Round two, baby. I took the wife class. So I feel like you should have turned towards him and let's really have this conversation. And I'm engaged and I'm listening.
That was
You
the
know what I
problem. She
mean?
wasn't fully engaged. That's what it
She
was. You
wasn't.
could
It was
have
too
asked.
because you're too busy in your selfish ass ways of there's gonna be something else I got to deal with. And I'm just like, that's exactly how she acted. I mean, you drunk your drink, you didn't look at the man no more, you stopped making eye contact. That was horrible. I
Mhm.
was really disappointed in her, really, because I was just like,
Mhm.
really? Is that you that pitiful and shallow?
Yeah, because I would have started asking questions. I mean, even though he kind of told a little bit as to what it stemmed from, but I would have been like, okay, well, I would have dug in. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, well, what are your triggers? Or, and but I did like how she did ask, how do you articulate when you are having a moment? I did
Mm-hmm.
appreciate that. And,
Mm-hmm.
he told her. And so I was just like, okay, they someone on a good path. At least she had sense enough to ask that question. But,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, I really did like how he explained his coping mechanism with it all. And that was
Mm-hmm.
very big of him to be. It takes a lot to be able to understand, what issues you have
Mm-hmm.
and to be able to tell someone how to handle it. Because
Mm-hmm.
not everyone knows how to handle it. They just think, oh, I'm just spiraling out of control, and you just got to deal with it.
Right. Right.
So, and he's faithfully taking his medication.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, good for
Mm-hmm. And
Miles.
and again, I just want to go back and recap that Miles is a very nice height and weight. Just want to. put that back out there. Did he? Okay.
Okay.
All right. We back
Okay, we're back.
now. Okay.
When they got up at the crack of dawn to
To be at
go.
the pool first. Okay. So how you wake up that time and you're up and but now all of a sudden that day you want to cut up and act like somebody that got on your nerves, but you was up at 8:30 to
Okay,
go to
so
the damn pool
you
early.
cannot see us, but we are both throwing our hands at each other at the same time, like that part.
Right.
Yes.
You can't choose. She has a lot of growing to do.
She
You
does.
have you have a lot of growing to do because being in a relationship requires a lot of give and take. And it's going to be a lot of times where you're going to do some things that you don't want to do. But if it puts a smile on your mate's face, then it is what it is. And then we're going to come back. And all right, now we're going to do my thing, like James Brown. Now we're going to get up and do my thing. But you gotta give.
It's
And
give and
I'm
take.
saying this because I was that girl. You know what I mean? It's about me. I'm the prize. He better be glad that he got me. Blah, 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 blah. And in turn, things didn't always go well. And it gets to be that you're a brat. And I see that. And even with my own little sister, I put that to her a lot. Like, so what you giving? You know what I mean? Even when she kept on, her and Christine, I want an alpha male. So what are you doing to make somebody want to be that? Because I'm not
Right.
seeing you foster that need. Do you come off as though you need a man? No, you belittle them and then want them to come back and be a man. No, let them have it.
Right.
Don't I sound like I'm in therapy learning some stuff?
You really do,
Because I'm
girl.
is,
You've been
girl. I'm
listening,
is. I
honey. You've been reading your
am.
notes and everything, girl. I see you. I see the growth.
I'm telling you, I got this thing, baby. Experience is the best teacher, baby. And I'm going now, but you can't say, I want you to lead, but then I'm going to knock you down every damn 5 minutes, and tell you about how much of a child you are.
Absolutely.
So you're not opening it up to that. I don't know. I don't see these two right here. No, these right here, homie, they not coming. That's not working. They not.
Yeah, because they aren't even affectionate with each other. Just holding hands. I think I've seen him put his arm around her maybe once or twice, but
But what does she give
nothing.
back? What do you give back?
Right.
It is very important to give it back. That's why I hate when women play so hard to get. When they're, oh, he didn't. Well, what did you do? Did you open the door? Because ain't nobody gonna keep knocking.
Okay. So speaking of give and take, I've kind of seen that in Amani.
Amani knows how to be a wife.
Yeah.
You think she doesn't give and take?
I don't think she hasn't given that much.
I think
he's put in a lot. He's put in a.
He is putting in a lot. He is. I see it in her when they're around other people. I see that she does let people know that he makes her happy, and that's important. You know what I mean? Everybody else got the, I hate it here. She does give him that. No, my husband makes me happy, and that's important to him. So I think that's her give. Now, long term, 6 months from now or so, ma'am, you got to give him something and quit. You got to talk super slow. But I think that the ego stroking part, she has. She's capable of that. And he needs that because he's not the tallest man in the world.
Stop it.
Okay. But
his personality is tall.
He is. He has it. And yes, he's still my boy. But I think that yes, he is doing all the doting, but she's open to it. At least she's open to it. Because at first I was worried when she was like, "You sure I'm doing a lot of heavy flirting?" That's my thing. Is even if they're trying, don't knock it down. I hope he don't think he doing all this. He can get some tail. Ain't nobody, say hi. He said hi. Damn. So I don't like to see that part. So even though she may not dote over him as well, she does allow him in. She lets him in. The door is open.
Yeah, I would agree.
And that's important. So yeah, but I think long term, you're gonna have to cook some meals and surprise him when he come home and stuff too. And he's gonna eat it up, honey. You'll get it back tenfold because he wants it. He wants her. So if he come home one day and she done cooked dinner and made his plate, baby, that's all it's gonna take. It ain't gonna take much, you
Yeah,
know.
because men tend to be a little simple. So, and
Yes,
it don't
just
take
he
a whole
wants
lot.
something back. He's gonna want
Mhm,
something, any kind of thing that you give him back. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? So,
mhm.
and I think that did they have sex this
They
episode?
did.
So I think that it's gonna be even better. She's gonna be open now because once we get you, we gone, especially if it was right.
Oh, you didn't see when they woke up the next morning?
I told you I was working. What did she say? I think she said it was good, didn't she? I saw
Yeah, she
the
said that was
commercial.
one of the best nights that she's ever had.
Oh,
I told y'all
oh,
Woody was
he going
working with a tripod. Well, like I even
well,
said the tripod. I said the
but
monster.
and also Woody said he had some skills because Woody was the ladies' man. So if you've ever been with the womanizer, again, the more you know, then you know that a womanizer is a
I'm
womanizer
mad.
for a reason. You know,
Seeing that shooting star.
yes. Ding, 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 ding. So if you get with a man and he really knows what he's doing, it's probably because he's had a lot of practice.
Of
And I think that
course.
Woody did have his time, so he knew what to do. You know what I mean? Like Plies, he lady want pleasure. You know, so
But I like how he doesn't brag. He's not a bragger all like
no,
that.
no, but
'Cause
he made it clear that he knew what he was doing. He
yeah,
told her. He like,
yeah.
oh, I got you, boo boo. You ain't get no. I got this. You good, girl. Don't worry. Now you might have to worry about a lot of things, but that ain't it. I was like, all right, then, little witty baby.
My
Yeah.
gosh. And one thing that I really, really like is how Amani is like the mama bear of the crew.
Mhm.
She want to make
Mhm.
sure that everybody is okay, and
Mhm.
because I think it was either her or someone else that said we're in this together, so we need to
Mhm.
be checking up on each other. I
Yes, I
love
think it probably
that.
was her. And then who was it? She said she liked Olivia. Who's her little friend? It's Olivia.
Yeah.
She said
Mhm.
that she's grown
Mhm.
a liking to Olivia. I know she
Mhm.
ain't grown. I think she tolerates Karen, but
Oh yeah.
that's
I mean
taking.
that's
And it's only gonna like she. I've been in that situation where you're like, oh my god, that's his best friend, but I can't stand his wife. Hey girl, it's chill. What time they leaving? Now you go out with your friend by yourself. I'm gonna go get my hair done. I gotta go to the nail shop. Like I don't want to be on couples things with her, y'all, because I'm really not feeling her. And
right.
I think that she's not feeling her because she sees that she ain't in it,
Yeah.
And it's like
Mhm.
I'm here, I'm down for what I got going on, and then aren't. And I don't know, I don't know, but I can tell that Karen is not
Karen.
her favorite
Yeah.
person. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, another thing. I really like how Woody is an adrenaline rush junkie.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's like, boy, he will plan a sport, won't he? Go
Yeah.
ahead on,
Yeah.
Woody.
Kenya was like, "Do you think they pay for their own excursions?" I was like, "Not at all. Not at all. No, they get to just rock with it because
Right.
you know what I mean. You got to let me go. What if I came and I said I ain't had no money for no excursions? Then what you gonna have to record? You
Well,
know?
remember Bennett was just like, I'm not used to walking around and not having anything in my pockets cuz
Oh yeah, right,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Bennett
cuz
said he had a bag of chips in
bag
his
of chips.
pockets.
Oh, he
I was
going to have
just
a
like,
snack.
what kind of pants you got on, sugar? Do you put a whole bag of chips in your pocket? You had on them pants so that
Maybe it's the little ones. It's
um,
the small little bags, that you
little
can.
50-cent bags.
Yeah, yeah, you can, or the multi-pack that you buy from the store, because it's all
Yeah,
air in there anyway. So
yeah, pretty much, pretty much. Oh my God, he looked like he would be the kind to just pull some mess out his pocket
he
and entertain
would.
himself. He'd be like, "Oh, so
Right.
you had that on you, huh?
I
Okay,
feel you, because I'll be quick to pull something out my bag. Y'all ain't doing that tonight. I'm gonna sit here and have a snack.
okay." Right. Okay, when they were eating the food, that was when I realized when they were having breakfast.
Hmm.
Whatever she said to him at that moment, I don't really recall, but in that moment, that made me realize what she thought of him. That she thought of him as a child because she was talking, very much down to him almost. It was kind of like whatever she was saying, it was kind of like I'm dealing with like my, not really a son, but like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
No
What
one
does she
of
do for a
romantic
living?
interest.
Not at all. What does she do for a living?
That's a good question. What
I'm
does
like,
she
are
do?
you a teacher?
It's
She's something. I don't know. But I get it. I mean, I don't know. I when they're together and they're like when they were up at 8:30 in the morning going to the pool.
Yeah.
Y'all kiki and y'all video blog to death. So to me, I hate to say it, it worries me a little bit because I'm just like, so are y'all gonna be these fake people, these Facebook couples, where it's like, yeah, geez, and I don't even like him, I don't know because when they're with everybody else, she seems to be kind of okay. She doesn't give that cold vibe, but when she is, she'll pick her times where she shows she's not happy.
Right. So she's a consultant.
Of what? What you consulting about?
That's all
Consultant
this.
goes so far 1,000,000 ways. But okay, I don't know what you're doing, but we'll come. We all right,
Mm,
all
We'll
right,
leave that little
whatever.
nugget right there. We'll see
Yeah,
if
all
it
right.
plays a part further along in the season. hmm
Hmm.
hmm
Okay, whatever's clever. All right, whatever. Um, yeah, but yeah, I don't. I'm not feeling her. I'm not feeling Christina. Yeah, throw them both off the island and let's get these guys some better women. I'm not feeling them.
Well, I hope
I would be shocked if Karen grew in any kind of way because she seems like she's a little brat. So,
she's stuck in her ways. Like, you don't have to grow out
hmm
of that, boo boo.
and it's
Like,
all about me.
yeah, you're gonna
I
have
bet
to.
that look, I'm a hitter again. I bet that girl that the dude made the baby with wasn't like that. Okay, this is my last week speaking on the
I
previous
doubt that, but
relationship,
we'll see.
and
We'll see.
probably okay. That I had to say that to make it seem like I'm not mean.
Don't be that girl. Don't be that
Right,
girl.
right. I don't want to be a Christina.
Well, I
Okay.
really hope that they are able to continue with their congregating together, with them getting
Mm-hmm.
together on a regular basis so that they could kind of check in. I really enjoy that element because there has been no group
Friends.
of participants there in this experiment that has ever done that outside of what the show itself has put together. Well, the show may have already put that together, but I think that especially when Amani called for Olivia and Brett to come over so that they can hang out because she said that we're going over. Amani wants us to come over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that too. I thought that was cool. I think
hmm
Amani, honestly, even if they don't always see Brett and Olivia, I think that Amani and Woody will help Karen and Miles grow closer because that's important in a relationship to have couple friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they'll discuss it, and especially the fact that they're going through this together, right? Because even with Kenyon and I, we go over his cousin's house, and yes, we smoke cigars all night. But then once everybody leaves, we kind of have these couple discussions,
Right.
where
Mhm.
somebody can kind of guide you and lead you and hey dog, you wrong, hey girl,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
So I think that they'll be able to do that, and that may help them along. Now, I can't say it's going to make them stay together, but I think that to have that positive, and I can see Amani because she's a little mama, so she'll
Mhm.
be like, "Really, now, Karen, you got to be more nice about that." And you think, and I like that she don't tell them stuff. She just asks a question, like a little therapist, like, "You think that? You think so? That's deep."
Right. There you go with that's deep.
That's what she'll say. And then to make you feel dumb because you're like, okay, I just said something stupid, for her to
Yeah.
say that's deep. And so then you'll walk away thinking about it because it is important. I know, round one for me, we did not have that, what's the word? The I don't know, but that couple that kind of was a voice of reason,
Yeah.
because we were so private that we didn't have that
Right.
couple to say, hey, we over here going through, let's have some drinks, you
Right.
know? And I
Mhm.
think that that will help them if they have that. Because what happened is Miles will tell Woody, I'm not happy, or she did this, that, and the third. And then they'll be like, well, y'all need to come over. Let's all go out
I can
together,
see that. I can
Yep. And
totally see
Amani,
something like that.
yep. And
Are they
Amani will
gonna
be like, hmm?
are they gonna be staying in the same apartment building? Or they be I wonder if they gonna be
I'm
living in
saying
the
that everybody had. Did you see everybody had the same little gray sectional looking thing, and they was moving it around? Because I was surprised.
Yeah.
So I think that they may do that again this time. I was
Okay.
wondering about that too. I don't think they're going home. So that'll be really really good. I think that'll be
Mhm.
good for Miles and Karen especially, so that they'll have that couple that will help them grow.
Mhm.
And kind of hold you to the fire.
Mhm. But I don't
Yeah.
want
So
Miles to always be on Woody's couch though.
like keep on going in. Yeah, yeah. I think you'll have to pull it out because I don't think Miles will go crying to Woody all the time. I think it'll be like, Woody, hey, because Woody and Amani, like I said, they are that couple and they want everybody to work out.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love and his little shirt that he had on, the little thing with the, black, married and happy or whatever. So I think they would want everybody to work out to where they're going to ask how everybody doing. They're going to do the check-ins. So I hope that that's not the case where I hope that Miles don't run over Woody house with Karen and get on his nerves.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Well,
yeah. It takes I think Miles needs a very special woman. You know what I mean? To be able to deal with the depression, to be able to let him be what he is, let him be himself. And I don't know if it was a good match to hook him up with somebody that was so old and somebody that has been jaded. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
And she's spoiled. I don't see that connection. I don't know why they would have put them two together. I don't see what was it. You know what I mean? Like we
What
can
was
tell that,
it?
okay, right, what was it? Because I know that you could, you know what I mean? Everybody, you can kind of see why they
Mm-hmm.
and I don't see it. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Now we about to get down to the meat and the potatoes of the meal, honey. They moving in.
Yes.
Yes, I'm here
Yes.
for it.
It's
So ready
about to
for
get
honeymoon
real.
island to be over. Oh,
Even though I'm still trying to go there. This will be my own
that's you.
honeymoon.
I
But
cannot.
they can leave, but I need to get there. But yeah, I'm interested to see how it goes when everybody gets home. We didn't even really
Mhm.
talk about a Woody and Amani because they're good. Like we're
Yeah,
like, hey, they got this. They got this.
consistently every week.
Mm-hmm,
So they good. They good. We ain't got much
mm-hmm,
to talk about with them, boo.
I'm
Mhm.
really trying to think like, well, what is it? I can't say, with them that there's much to say. I'm very, good and proud of them. I think they're gonna be sitting on the couple's couch come next season.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Hmm.
I'm here for it. I'm
Hmm.
here for it.
Hmm.
And if it goes sour, I'm writing in. Hell no.
Oh yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
somebody's Instagram page. I'm gonna need for you to reconcile. What we gotta
Right,
do?
right. What happened? Who did
Right.
it? Let's talk
Right.
it out. Where
Right.
y'all? Who holding y'all to the fire?
Right. All right. Well, and on that note, I think we've recapped everyone.
Yes, we have. We have. I think we covered it. So, like you said, it gets real next week. We will see what happens.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Belinda.
Having
And
me once again, Madam Lovey.
mhm. And thank you so much for listening. Continue to check us out on all social media platforms, Live, Laugh, and Lovey, as well as right here on Pop Break TV. We will see you next week. Bye, everybody.